You're gonna wait a minute. You're gonna help me cook. Don't knock over my light. Thank you for joining me. I'm making meatloaf. Why? Meatloaf. That's what's for dinner. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Mimi, Ms Monica2U. Thank you for joining me. This is Miss Mimi, Ms Monica2U. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm making meatloaf. Yeah. This is this is meatloaf mix. So ground pork and ground beef. I want to thank you for joining me. Okay? Thank you so much. You could be anywhere, but you choose to be here, and I appreciate it. All right? And this video is sponsored, well, looking forward to be sponsored by Show Enough Miss Wanda. Thank you to Show Enough Miss Wanda. Thank you to Miss Wanda for this wonderful seasoned salt. As you see, I've been using it on everything. And today I'm using the season it all on my meatloaf, okay? So I want to thank you for joining us in my kitchen. And I don't measure, so I'm gonna go ahead and I want to thank you for commenting. I'll read them after I'm done because I have my glasses on, but I still can't see. So I'm using Miss Wanda. I'm also using a little Himalayan sea salt, some Worcestershire. I'm making meatloaf, y'all. I have some garlic here, crushed. I have some Peter Luger steak sauce. Wonderful steak sauce. I want to say 1/4 cup. Okay. 1 egg. I'm going to use some herbs de Provence. I got these at Stu Leonard. I'm going to use some Montreal steak seasoning. And like I said, this is ground beef and ground pork. It's called meatloaf mix or meatball mix. I have a 1/4 cup. I usually eyeball. I actually measured it out, y'all. And look at there. Look at there. But it's about half of that. Half a 3 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. And a 1/4 cup of onion. But you do you. And then we're gonna one-hand it. Thank you for joining my kitchen. I'm Mimi, Ms Monica2U. Clean up a little bit. I am making meatloaf. With shown us Ms Monica2U seasonal. And Peter Luger steak sauce. Ooh, I have a meat flying out everywhere. But it's good. My counter's clean. Now usually I put my hands straight in this meatballs or meatloaf or whatever I'm making. But today I'm trying to keep my hands clean so that I can tend to the camera if I need to. Because I'm all alone in the kitchen anyway. All right, so we're mixing up meatloaf mix. I don't cook the onions. I thought about cooking them, but you know what? I've never really cooked. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Today I'm not. Okay? And like I said, I used, showing up Ms Monica2U season it all. I used Peter Luger steak sauce. And some herb de Provence that I got from Stu Leonard's. 1 egg and 3 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. I preheated my oven to 380. And if I will then come out, well, I'll have to join you live again or take a video to show you how it came out. Thank you to everybody that's joining me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. That looks good. I'm gonna add some more black pepper. That's a lot of black pepper. A lot of black pepper. That's all right. Good to have these. I got them from the dollar store. Give it a good mix. I want to thank you for joining me. I'm making meatloaf, as you can see. I'm about to make some meatballs out of this too. I might. That's it. Okay. All right. I have a cast iron skillet. All right. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and add this. Mix it with my hands. And go ahead and do it. There you go. Now you're going to preheat your oven at 375. Which is that's my oven beeping there. And I'm using a cast iron skillet because I really want this to get a nice crust. You're gonna give it a little seal pat like that. Okay? And you try to get these holes in because they're gonna cave in and break. And you don't want it to break. Okay. All right, there you go, 375. I want to say for 35 minutes, give it a check. Make sure it's doing its thing. I do put a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of water in the bottom of this. Let me wash my hands. Okay. All right. I got a 1/3 cup of water in here. See, 1/3 cup. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the bottom of this. Thank you for joining me. I'm making meatloaf. Meatloaf. Now, I didn't use a lot of filler for this because the breadcrumbs I use are just Italian style breadcrumbs. I didn't use a lot of filler because I really want the meat to taste well. I don't want it to be dry. So I'm gonna cover this. $375 for 30 minutes. Check it after 30 minutes. And then uncover it. Add some tomato ketchup. You can make your own ketchup or you can use what you have. I have some Del Monte ketchup. And I'll be putting this on in 35 minutes. And of course, I will have you join me back and we'll see what we've done so far in 30 minutes. If you're around, stick around. Come on back, okay? Thank you for joining me. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I really wish you'd give me a thumbs up as you're exiting the live. Thumbs up the live gives me good algorithm placement. And that's what I need. So thank you so much for subscribing. Like I said, like, comment, and share if you care. And I'm making meatloaf, y'all. I'll be back in a little bit and we'll see what's going on with the meatloaf. Bye. Thank you.